Here's how raggedy my nails look, because I currently don't have any nails on, and I'm in the middle of making some. And my hair is a mess, but that's a normal thing. My hair is never okay. But today I wanted to make a video because my birthday was celebrating my birthday 2 weeks ago, I guess. And I ordered from E.L.F for my birthday, and I have literally the worst E.L.F haul right now, and the worst experience with an E.L.F employee that I've ever had, and it's just, why? Like, my birthday month was so terrible, and then my birthday celebration was great, and then this happened, and it's like, why do I even bother? Like, why do I try? Like, why? Starters, E.L.F is notorious for leaving things out of your order, and saying that they took the price off before they sent it to you, and it's like half of your order is missing, or like a third of your order is missing, and it's like, oh, we didn't have this stuff in stock anymore, which is really annoying, but everybody's used to it at this point because E.L.F does that a lot. But the whole reason why I ordered from E.L.F for my birthday was because I really wanted the contour palette, and it was the only thing that was out of stock, and I'm like, okay. Like, for the last month, every time I go on the site, it's out of stock. And then, like, the day that I saw that it was in stock, because when my birthday was coming, I was looking at E.L.F online every single day, because I really wanted the contour palette, and I really wanted the makeup, the skincare kit, and stuff like that. That was never going to be back in stock. Like, I left a comment on one of E.L.F.'s pictures on Instagram, and they're like, we really just released these new products, and I'm like, you keep releasing new products, but your old products are literally never in stock. And they responded to me, and I felt really bad, because I felt like I was being mean to them, but I wasn't. I'm just saying, like, you always put out new products, and your current products are literally never in stock. So, I ordered some stuff, and when I got the box, I looked in it, and the first thing I noticed was that the contour palette was missing, so I looked at the paper, and I'm like, okay, fine. I get it to my room, and I look at it, and I'm like, why is this mascara here? I ordered a mascara. I ordered a waterproof and normal mascara. They're double-ended. And then this mascara showed up, and I'm like, what? Did I order that? Like, I really... And I looked on the list, and I didn't order it at all, and I'm like, okay. So, this came, I didn't order it, which is like, okay, they accidentally sent me something extra. Like, if I could send it back, I would, because I didn't pay for it, but you can't send it back to them, so it's like, I just have an extra waterproof mascara. Which is awesome, because I just wanted waterproof mascara for summer, so, boom, extra waterproof mascara. But they didn't send me the one thing that I've been wanting to get from E.L.F since I was like 14, which is when I started wearing makeup. And for some reason, all the times that I've ordered from E.L.F, I literally never bought them, which is so stupid. But they didn't send me the shine erasers, and I'm like, so they accidentally sent me a mascara instead of the shine erasers? That doesn't make much sense, but okay. And then, I ordered this baked bronzer, which, does this look like a bronzer for my skin tone? No. It looks a lot darker on the side, and it doesn't look as shimmery. So now it's a highlight. And when I got it, I looked and I'm like, it looks like it's about to pop out, kinda. Yeah. The whole top of it is sliced off. Like, the whole top of the dome fell off. Like, the whole top of the baked bronzer slid completely off. And I'm like, that didn't just happen because UPS sucks and dropped it. Like, for the whole top of the product to come off, it had to have been the product that was the problem. So, immediately, I'm like, something is missing and something is broken, and it's not even the same color I wanted. I'm going to go complain and try and get it replaced. So, I went to the customer service thing online, and it wasn't the one where you, like, it wasn't the one where you call them on the phone, it was the one where you text them. And I texted them, and I'm like, hey, I have this problem with my products. And the girl's like, oh, okay, what's wrong? And I tell her, I got sent a mascara that I didn't want. The thing that I did want didn't come because it was out of stock, which was like the one thing I really wanted. The shiny erasers didn't show up. And my baked bronzer is split in two. And she's like, oh, okay, hold on. And I'm just like, okay. So she comes back and she's like, and I said the baked bronzer is in a completely different color than I saw on the site, which might be my computer, it might be your site pictures, I don't know. But I need a replacement, so can you just replace it in a different color? And she's like, well, we don't have an exchange program, so you can't just send back a bronzer and get it in a different color. And I'm like, it's broken, I need a new one, so can you send it a different color? And she's like, well, we could send you a new one, but we can't send it in a different color. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, your policy says that I can't get it in a different color, fine. I'll just get a new one, hopefully it isn't broken, and then I'll just, like, give it to my mom. Because, like, I don't want to get a refund, because it was, like, half off, and it was, like, $1.50, and I'm like, it's not even, there's no point. So she asked if I wanted her to send me the shiny erasers. I'm like, yeah. And then she didn't say anything about the bronzer. I'm like, and the bronzer. And she's like, well, I can't give you a new color or something. And I'm like, I get that. Can I just have a new bronzer? And she's like, if the bronzer is broken, then I can send you a new one, but I can't just replace the color. And I'm like, I get that. Just want the new bronzer. Jesus Christ. And she's like, oh, okay. And at this point, she started taking, like, 5 minutes to respond between each text, which is like, you know when you're texting somebody, and it's like, they're not taking long enough for it to be, like, they're ignoring you, but they're taking long enough for it to be, like, annoying to message them? Like, that's what it was with this conversation. It was like, I'm talking to customer service. I don't want to be here for a super long time, and you're taking 5 minutes to respond between each message. And it's not like you're saying, hold on, I have to look at something. You're just taking 5 minutes to respond. And I'm just sitting here having no clue what's going on. And, which isn't, like, super bad, but it's just annoying. Like, it's not like you're not responding to me at all. It's just, like, it's annoying that she's taking that long to respond. And so she finally says that she's going to send me the new stuff. She's like, will there be anything else? I'm just like, yeah, the contour palette wasn't in stock. Do you know when it will be back in stock? And then she sent me some copy and paste message about how any product that isn't in stock will be back in stock 2 to 3 weeks later. And we don't know when it'll be in stock, but blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, like, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. And she didn't say anything. And I sat there waiting for her to say, like, bye or something for, like, 6 minutes or something. And she didn't say anything, so I just closed out the tab, because she had already sent me the stuff. She had already sent me my new makeup, and she had already answered my question about the contour palette. Fast forward to a week later, my new bronzer and my shiny erasers arrive. First of all, this bronzer came in the box like this. Like, do you see how dirty the box is? Why is the box so dirty? Like, it's filthy. And I kept most of the stuff in the packaging, because I haven't even used anything or opened anything yet, because I was just waiting to do this video. But then, you open the box, and can you tell me what's wrong with this picture? Can you? Do you see the problem here? Like, do you see the problem? Really, the exact same thing that was wrong with the last one is wrong with this one. The top of it is completely broken off. And I'm like, it's literally just your formula. Like, fix it. Like, this is the second time I got one that's completely split off at the top. Stop making them a dome or something, because they're defective. Oh yeah, that's my terrible E.L.F. haul, my terrible E.L.F. rant. I'm not even gonna bother messaging them again and saying, hey, this is broken again, because it's like, what's the point anymore? All they're gonna do is be like, okay, we'll send you a new one, and then they'll send me one, and it'll be broken, and it'll still be in a, like, if it was a color that I wanted, I might say something, but it's not even a color I want, so it's like, it doesn't matter. It's just really frustrating that they have a product that's always breaking. So yeah, that was just my E.L.F. rant. And, like, every time I've ordered from E.L.F., something has been left off. But for the most part, nothing's been broken. So I'm not trying to trash E.L.F. because they're, like, one of my favorite makeup brands. They're probably, like, my second favorite makeup brand. And I'm not trying to trash them, but this is the first time I've gotten an order that was this bad. Like, I've had orders where stuff was gone because it was out of stock, but I've never had an order where something was just missing. And I've never had an order where something was broken, and both of those things happened in this one order, and I'm like, is E.L.F. just really off their game? Like, is E.L.F. going downhill? Or, like, was E.L.F. having a bad day? Hey guys, I'm back and thoroughly upset. So, I'm wearing a tiara, ignore that, vain duck. But, I decided to do a makeup look using my E.L.F. products, which don't even give any of this look credit to E.L.F. because most of it isn't even E.L.F. This contour is my own cream contour that I made, and the other part is powder from that travel kit I have. These lips are E.L.F. These eyes are Bare Minerals face powder and the cream contour because I wanted to look like the rest of my skin. The liner was partially E.L.F.'s waterproof liner, but I tried to put on their eyelashes, which wouldn't stay on, but that's not even E.L.F.'s fault. That's because I don't know how to put on eyelashes. But it took all, like, the second the glue touched the eyelash, the liner, it, like, melted, and I'm like, bruh, I thought you were waterproof, like. So yeah, this was partially the waterproof liner, and then I just went over it with my other liner, which I don't really know what the company is. It's like Wet n Wild or something, I don't know. But I got to the part where I put on my mascara, which is like the last thing I do if I try to put on lashes, which never work. But usually I do my lips last. But I got to the part where I tried to put on my mascara, and this mascara is completely dried out. Like, the first side I opened was the regular side because that's the side that I was going to use. But, like, look at it. Like, it's like dry and flaky, and like I'm running my finger over it and I'm barely getting any color. So I decided to open the waterproof side, and look at this hot mess. What even is that? Like, everything in here is like dried up. The mascara, like, this isn't even dried up, it's just caked up. This might still be usable, but it's super caked up and, like, stringy. Like, look at that. That's literally a flake of mascara. Like, what the heck is that? So, yeah. So my mom called E.L.F. back, and she told her everything that happened, and they said they're sending me another mascara, and they refunded me for part of my order, and I'm like, first of all, like, you're sending me another mascara, and I'm like, is it gonna be dried up? Like, is it gonna work? Like, is it gonna be okay? Secondly, I can't get the big bronzer in a different color, so I didn't bother getting another one. Because what's the point anymore? I already have two that are broken, and I'm pretty sure the third one would be broken. So I just didn't bother. I'm so done. Like, I'm so done. This glow is nice. It's not the best glow in the world, but it's good. Nose glow, Cupid's bow. I didn't put any on my chin. I think I'm getting oily. I think. My two best friends are British. So yeah, I think I'm getting oily. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat and try and not be angry and stop being such a first world problem brat because Tiara. And yeah.